Welcome back to more Let's Play Pikmin. Last time, we finished up the impact site, showing off an optional and new enemy that only appears on even days, going from day 8 forward. We also did quite a bit of work in the Forest Navel, unlocking the Distant Spring. Or at least, I think we unlocked this. Don't really matter too much. We're not going there today, because I want to finish up the Forest Navel. And let me tell you, for those of you who enjoy combat in this game, today's going to be a real treat for you, as all the treasures here are from bosses. Oh boy, and let me tell you, some interesting fights they are. Now, first and foremost, I want to bring about, I'm going to say like 45 yellow Pikmin, which seems like a lot. But trust me, you're going to want them. The rest, I absolutely want to be red Pikmin, because we've got some fighting to do. Now, interestingly, both the yellow and red Pikmin have their own fights today. Now, what I want to do is head on over here. Basically, Boss 1, Boss 2. Though, technically speaking, this one isn't classified as a boss, whereas this one is. Not a big deal, more or less just semantics. But, as you can imagine, with these walls in our way, we're not going to be getting terribly far in many directions. Still, it should be a-okay, because we cleared out most of the way to these various locations beforehand. Now, first and foremost, there are going to be, yes, a bunch of shearwigs here. We may see some casualties, which isn't great. I hate these guys. And ideally, make sure no one starts pulling back. And what I want to do, no, is have all of the red Pikmin start working on this. And I want to take our yellow Pikmin here, not all of them, but a fair few, to go this way and get some bombs, because we're going to need them. In order to even enter the boss arena, we will need bombs. So, let's go grab them. Grab a couple here, and a few that are in the can. I know there are quite a few in here, so we should be pretty good. Now, first and foremost is going to be breaking down the wall over here, because we need to get into the boss arena. After this wall that's right here, there's going to be another wall that requires bomb rocks to actually break. So, we're going to need to take that out. Otherwise, with our other yellows, start working on breaking the wall down. And I want to say we won't have quite enough to break this one down, though it would be really nice. Oh, and there's the other enemy we're going to be fighting, that big old mushroom over there. He's a very fun enemy. Now, come on, lads. In fact, let's pause them there. And then what I want to do is ideally, there we go, call everyone back, and then grab our red Pikmin specifically. Because, ow. Oh, goodness. Excuse me, game. Bit rude. I was gonna say, I want to come over this way and fight this Wollywog. Get him nice and out of the way. Reds finish him off with style. Then fight some more grubs. Not my favorite enemies. There you go, guys. And there's quite a few of them. So make sure to look around a bit before you just start doing things, because you never know where these guys are going to be. Yep, plenty more where that came from. Perfect. And then let's go deal with that mushroom, shall we? He's not too difficult, but he does have an interesting gimmick. His whole thing, if we can try to hit some Pikmin on him, is that he can turn our Pikmin against us. But if you're lucky, you can flip him over and take him out pretty quickly without much of a hassle. So we might not actually see what this guy does. Yeah, got lucky. Oh. Had we gotten hit by that attack, I found the Omega Stabilizer. I absolutely must have this piece if my battered chip is ever to fly straight again. It has steered me through countless deep space storms. And it looks rather cool. But had we gotten hit by that nasty attack from the mushroom, it would have effectively turned our Pikmin into almost zombie-like creatures, which would not have been good. Now, the way should be fairly clear for them, so I'm just gonna let them do their job. It's now the yellow's time to shine. And ideally, I don't know how many bombs this wall takes. Oh, gosh. And yeah, as you can see, the fire here, it makes this a nightmare to deal with. I hate that they placed this here. But it should be fine. Careful now, bud. Wait for the fire. Then 1, 2. Well, I guess just 1. There you go. Come on, buddy. Perfect. Oh, well. 1 casualty. Not the end of the world. Not great, though. And now let's throw the other bomb Pikmin over here. Because I don't think we'll have enough to blow this down. But I also don't need the bomb Pikmin with me for this fight. So, we'll try. Oh, they're dead. So sorry, guys. But, it's fine. Not ideal, mind you, but should be fine. Now, with our remaining troops, what you want to do... Pause. Then run in here. Because... Beady long legs. This is a rather interesting fight. Now, he should eventually stop moving and kind of go down. But as you can see, yellows have an advantage here, as they can be thrown higher. So you kind of just want to stay in the middle and toss them as quick as you can. Come on, boys. We're getting there. The casualties aren't going to be pretty, but this is war. Come on, you. Get up there. Oh, and just in time for our part to be back. Not an ideal time, but sure. Omega Stabilizer. This is the dolphin's fin. It is a little beaten up, but it should still function. I've made great strides in repairing the dolphin. With this, I should be able to fly again, even if I don't recover all 30 parts. I've now recovered 18 of 30 parts. If I can find just 11 more, I should be able to increase my ship's capabilities. Alright. Not phenomenal. The guard satellite. Deep space is filled with dangers. This automated satellite does its part to help guard both me and my spaceship. I'll sleep better at night once this little satellite is back on duty. So yeah, quite a few casualties. As you can see, we barely have enough for our yellows to actually do anything terribly meaningful here. Frankly, what I want to do is actually have the yellows carry stuff other than that back. Because, they took quite a few casualties. So, try to get them through. Now, unfortunately, they're a little stupid and might get stuck on that fire, so I gotta watch them. Well, like I said, they're a little stupid. Oh, come on, lads. Oh, goodness. Yeah, fire is a little ridiculous in this game. It cares for no one. Ah, gosh. Still, should be fine. We have all these grubs here to bring back. So come on, lads. And worst case, too, there is a flower right there that we could use to actually convert some of our red Pikmin into yellow ones. I don't plan on doing that, but it could be useful. Come on. Knock that off. Unfortunately, this blowhog might get in the way, but he's a little indecisive, luckily. So, spray that way. They should be fine. Now, I want to go run back and grab our reds, so that way they can safely carry the treasure back. Or the treasure. My goodness, thinking about Pikmin 2. So that way they can safely carry the ship part back. We should have plenty of time for this. And if I could, I would like to get a few more Pikmin today, but I'm not really stressing it too much. So I'll have the reds carry this back. To be fair, I could have them start carrying something like the Wollywog corpse and all these other ones back and then give it to the yellows. That would probably be wise. Hey, some of you come back here. There you go. No, just one. I tell you gotta babysit these guys a lot more than you ever did in Pikmin 2. But hey, that's life for you. Alright. Now we should be able to beat them back. And then make sure our yellows get some of that. Now it says, too, that I have one random Pikmin following me? Which I just don't think is correct. Odd. I'm going to ignore that for now. And assume that the game is just kinda wrong. So I don't know where the one Pikmin would be. I guess... Oh, they're the ones over here at the gate. Oh. A little unexpected. There you are, buddy. Oh, and one of our bomb rock ones. You know, I realize you missed. Could you have blown this down? And saved all of our other guys a lot of trouble? Yes, you could have. Well, not phenomenal, but also not the end of the world, to be completely honest. It's not a huge deal. Because we're done with this area. The only place left once we get that satellite back is the distant spring. Which is a little terrifying, because that is a very hard area. Guard satellite. This has protected me from space pirates many, many times. I've now recovered 19 of 30 parts. If I can find just 10 more, I should be able to increase my ship's capabilities. Very nice. And now, frankly... have all the yellows back. I'd like to try to turn my camera here so I can try to stop these guys. So let's do that. And give the yellows a chance to recuperate a little. There you go, boys. And I mean, frankly, the rest should be fine. It's namely just, I wanted to make sure I got those numbers back up, because quite a few yellow Pikmin did die. Not something I'm particularly proud of, by the way. But, again, we have the numbers, so I shouldn't worry too much. Now, interestingly, what I actually do want to do with the rest of the day is I want to get some blue Pikmin all ready for combat. Because, frankly, they are going to be extremely pivotal in everything that's coming up. Like, pretty much the most important color of Pikmin, period. So, making sure they're all flowered up and ready for combat is going to be a really, really, really good idea. So I figure with the last little bit of day left, put all of our reds back, And then grab all blue Pikmin. Come on. Perfect. And if I can, it would be really wise to try to get their numbers up. Got one last one. There we go. Because these little guys are going to have a lot on their hands coming up. But trust me. Trust me. Oh, boy. It'll be fun. That's certainly a word for it. So I want to grab some nectar. Get a couple pellets. Try to get as many guys some lovely flowers as I can. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I think that's just about everyone, which is phenomenal. Because let me tell you, a full squad of blues that are all flowered and ready is going to give us a serious advantage in what's to come. Again, trust me on this. We have some of the hardest fights in the game coming up. Some aren't that bad, but there's a handful that, really scare me. And, look, I know the game, so, you know. Little man, what are you doing? No. Ignore that. Come on now. Up the ramp, back to the ship. There we go. We got your numbers up, we got you all flowered. We should be all ready, or at least as ready as we can be. Also, there are 3 that are unaccounted for, and I have no idea where they are. I guess, oh well. Sorry, lads. You know, it's one of those things that you assume that they're all with you, and then 3 random Pikmin are just off doing who knows what. It's a bit of a pain. But we got their numbers up, we flowered a couple. It'll be fine. Sorry, boys. Oh. My guess is that they were probably the ones who, went and plucked grass. Oops. 9 days since impact. Oh, horrors. A bomb rock explosion engulfed my Pikmin. That last horrified facial expression is burned into my memory. I must review my procedures for handling Pikmin with bomb rocks so that I do not repeat this mistake. When I press A to throw Pikmin who are carrying bomb rocks and call them back with B, they drop their bomb rocks and come back. But if I directly touch those Pikmin, they keep their bomb rocks and rejoin the group. To separate those who have bomb rocks from those who don't, I can press X to disband them or hold A and grab one for a moment. Right. So, overall, it looks like we generally increased our numbers, which is good. Not terribly meaningfully for the blues or yellows, but it's fine. Not phenomenal, but I'll take it. So now that we have all 3 areas done, it's time for the distant spring. And as a forewarning, if you manage to make it to the distant spring in 15 days or less, there will be a super boss here. I am not excited for this. But, welcome to the distant spring. Easily the largest map we have seen. Taking a look, there is stuff everywhere, as well as water everywhere. First and foremost, the super boss is right here in this little circle on the map. If you do not go and fight it immediately, it will eventually bring its way over here and start fighting you. Now, should you go to it immediately, it will be an egg. It needs time to hatch if you want to actually fight it. And you might think to yourself, well, why would I want that? Well, should you let it hatch, it will drop a pearl. That, upon defeating it, will yield 100 Pikmin. We've seen the one pearl that gave us 50, but this is a golden pearl, which will give us quite a few Pikmin. What I want to do is start by throwing these blues here, calling them, and now marching them along this ridge. Because there's a treasure here for us. Come on, Olimar. Come on, lads. Get yourself a nice little treasure. Perfect. I found the repair type bolt. This robotic marvel can fix just about anything in the ship that's broken. That's good, because I get terribly bored fixing little glitches. There we go. Down they go. And now what I want to do is run back over here. Grab the rest of our boys. Come on, lads. Come on. There you go. And now, yep. They should be able to make it back. All nice and easy. And if you notice, yellow Wollywogs. No friend of ours. Now, frankly, I want to grab our blue boys back as quickly as possible, because we're going to need the manpower. Repair type bolt. This looks like an ordinary bolt, but it is actually a repair robot. I've now recovered 20 of 30 parts. If I can find just 9 more, I should be able to increase my ship's capabilities. Very nice. So first and foremost, clearing out the Wollywogs. The yellow ones are really no different than the white ones. When they land, just swarm them. With 100 blue Pikmin, it should be more than enough to deal with them. Though we have another horrifying threat. Shearwigs. I think they're called something like that. Now, interestingly, these ones that fly, they can't fly indefinitely. The Pikmin that are carrying our spoils seem to be milling about in one place with their loads. It appears that their path back to the onion is blocked, and faced with what seems to be an insurmountable obstacle. They've lost their focus. This is unacceptable. I'll have to determine what is blocking their way and do what I can to resolve the problem. Yeah, thanks, Spike. But these ones that fly, they can get stuck, oh my goodness, sorry about that sound, flying in the air. And when they do that, they take damage. Now here is another new enemy, one that is incredibly dangerous. Do not underestimate these guys, because they are an upgraded version of the Bulborb. What's worse is that they don't stay dead. They will regenerate and come back, which means we got to get this bridge done ASAP. I want to say those are called bugbears, something like that, like a black woolly bugbear or something. I forget its actual name. You get the idea, though. They are nasty pieces of work. And he's hiding another ship part. I found my massage machine. Put this right down in the lower back area and let it go to work. I can't wait till I get it installed again, as my lower lumbar region has been paining me ever since the crash. Ah, sweet relief. Yeah. So, while we do want it, we more importantly want to clear the way of danger. And unfortunately, I imagine by the time we get back, our super boss may be ready to face off. I'm hoping that is not the case, but I believe at about midday or so, the egg will break and he'll start making his way over. Can't quite see him from here. But that little circle over there is where he comes from. And holy slowdown. Oh boy. So here, let's grab these. Start carrying this guy. He's kind of the big priority, so get as many Pikmin on him as you can. Grab the massage machine. And trust me when I say this, you want to make sure to follow your guys back. We zoom back in. Grab our one blue. We need to rush back kind of quickly. I've made yet another Pikmin-related discovery. Just when I was about to... Olimar, you've said this like 30 times, buddy. We know. I don't know why he keeps repeating that. It almost seems like it's a bug or something. I don't think it is, but he loves repeating himself. So let's be on guard, shall we? I want to say our friend, not him, will be on his way any moment. In fact, if I zoom out, he might be on his way. Again, getting these two treasures is kind of the main thing. And, of course, with the second one back, we might just have to go face the music ourselves. Massage machine. I've been walking so much lately. I'm really looking forward to using this. I've now recovered 21 of 30 parts. If I can find just 8 more, I should be able to increase my ship's capabilities. Very nice. And so now, I guess rather than wait around for the boss, let's just go say hello, shall we? Now, of course, the Wallywogs, dreaded as they are, not that hard when you swarm them with 100 Pikmin. Frankly, I kind of want to just get rid of them. And with them out the way, I will sleep much easier at night. Again, sorry for the noise they make. It is rather loud. But, here's our super boss. It's in that egg. I'm going to kind of ignore it for a moment. Also, I think 2 of our Pikmin died somehow. Not great. But, here's another treasure in that blowhog-looking thing. Now, these guys. I kind of hate these dudes. I think they're called truffles or something goofy. There's really not a great way to fight them. So I say just swarm them as quick as you can and be done with it. Again, fast and dirty is sometimes just the way you do things in this game. It's not ideal. Now for this fine fellow right here, I believe his name is the Puffy Blowhog. Now what he likes to do is literally blow wind at your Pikmin and deflower them. That's kind of all he does. He gets rid of the flower and is kind of annoying. Past that though, he's easy. Not too bad. And for beating him, our third treasure. I found my interstellar radio. Not only does it emit a constant SOS signal, it also broadcasts voices from space that will brighten up my moments of boredom. The dolphin, while comfortable, becomes quite a lonely place in the depths of the night. Very nice. Now if we can, let's take back all of our spoils. And these guys always take a very weird route, but it doesn't super bother me. Okay, I'm gonna watch that egg real close. Because I thought it hatched on its own, but maybe it doesn't. Where are you guys going? Just the worst possible way they could, huh? Well, I guess we'll run some Olimar-based interference, shall we? Admittedly, these guys aren't that bad to fight as just Olimar. So sometimes I'll go out of my way to just take him out with just him. But I think we've ran enough interference. Can you? There you go. Seriously, where are you guys going? All the way... Okay, whatever. You do you, I guess. Now, as a horrible idea, I'm gonna go touch that egg. Because I might have been wrong, it may not actually break on its own. You might have to go look at it first. Interstellar radio. This part will send out a daily SOS signal. I have so little time remaining, though, that I have no option but to continue my search rather than waiting for a rescue party. Having to collect every part is a bit overwhelming, but I get the impression not all parts are needed to fly the ship. I've now recovered 22 of 30 parts. If I can find just 7 more, I should be able to increase my ship's capabilities. Yes, indeed. But oh, dearest Olimar, don't you know, there are bosses we must fight. If I smack this, will it do anything? I guess not. Odd. That should end up hatching at some point. I might need to smack it with a Pikmin or two. In which case, I might just destroy the Wollywog right here. Because, I don't want him in our way. Oh, what are you doing? What? What is happening? Ah, gosh. This map. Always a pain. Because these guys, the Snatchers, they like to grab your Pikmin and replant them. They are annoying. So get rid of them as quickly as you can. Oh, and there's the super boss. Oh, Lord. Say hi to the Smoky Prog. He can instantly kill any Pikmin with that smoke of his. Now, if you're lucky, you can get him stuck in an onion like this and just start throwing Pikmin under him, like so, to take him out rather easily. There's the complete chance blue Pikmin might just slide off him and get killed. Don't be too surprised if this happens. Do not swarm him, because that little aura below him is what will kill your Pikmin. So, I'm doing this in a bit of a cheap manner, but it's because I want to be safe. That blowhog might get our Pikmin killed. Yep, he is. Thanks, blowhog. Oh my gosh. Catastrophic. Probably one of the worst things that could have just happened, happened. The blowhog is a menace. Because as you can see, that aura just kills Pikmin. Now, all is not lost, even if it may not seem good. Because remember, this guy drops a pearl, so we can use that pearl to get our lost Pikmin back. This first day is usually a pain, and I kinda knew this was going to happen, so I'm not too surprised by it. Though, because of the Smoky Prog, our death numbers are going to be rather high, much higher than I would have liked. But it's okay, because he's done and dealt with. That's 3 bosses, pretty much, we've taken out. All fairly quickly, I might add. But yeah, this area has a lot of annoying enemies. Ones that I really hate being here. There's the pearl at work. Very useful, I might say. Now, if we can take out this blowhog, that would be phenomenal as well. But he's kind of an afterthought currently. As much as I would like to deal with him. Our Pikmin just aren't incredibly well equipped to deal with him. Alright, rush him, boys, rush him. Come on. Stay away from that bull bear. Come on. Bring him down. Bring him down. There we go. Get rid of him. Alright. I feel much better now. Again, this is a incredibly challenging area of Pikmin. Don't be afraid if you lose a lot of Pikmin very quickly here. So as you saw, happened to me. So if I were you, take the time you can to recoup as many numbers as you can. Again, our blue boys are really going to be getting a lot of love here. So, let it happen, and don't worry too much. It's going to be messy. So, ironically, for as messy as it was, we actually have more Pikmin now than we started the day with. So, for as messy as it was, it went well. And as you can see, there's still a lot more to deal with here. But for the first exploration, I think it went really well. So let's finish plucking up all of our little blue Pikmin here. Just like so. And then, pretty much, mentally prepare yourself for what's to come in the next few days. we've got quite a bit to do. Oh, and here's a problem. 2 of our Pikmin are out here in the middle of nowhere. So let's go personally bring them back. Come on, lads. There's no point having you stick out there. But hey, I think today overall went pretty well. 3 treasures, a super boss, and a fair bit done. The nice thing is that we know bombs are over here, so on our return visit tomorrow, we can bring bombs and blow open this wall to try to get that treasure and work on getting this one. It's a pretty good plan. These other 3 that are over here are usually a bit of a pain, and the 2 that are here aren't that bad. So I think we have our attack strategy pretty down pat. It's going to be a bit rough, but I think we'll get through it just fine. And ideally, I believe I didn't leave anyone behind. My apologies to the 6 that I did before. But yeah, as you can see, these predators are just below the base. Not very fun. Not very fun.
10 days since impact. There appears to be a large cluster of parts here. If my calculations are correct, then I should be able to recover virtually all of my missing ship parts. But not quite all of them. Unfortunately, there still seem to be some pieces that remain unaccounted for. I must find 7 more parts to further increase the dolphin's range.
Not bad. And as you can see, with a sharp decline in the blue Pikmin population, we also had a sharp increase, which, not great. But hey, I still think it went pretty well. While our a total of 160 Pikmin lost in battle and an extra 6 left behind isn't phenomenal, I think we've done very well for ourselves. At least overall and technically speaking. And so, next time we play Pikmin, maybe rather than going to the distant spring, we might return to the impact site and show something off. Though, realistically, it would be wise to go back to the distant spring, just because we've cleared out so many enemies and have it fresh in our heads. So, going back to the impact site, while it would be fun and ideal on day 11, it would probably be wise to do the distant spring and then go back to the impact site once we're all done here. At least, those are my thoughts. We'll see what actually happens next time we play Pikmin. As always, I'm Brad. Thanks for watching, and have a good one.